Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back as always to the Thai Expat Daily Show, where we're bringing you the daily news each and every day. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And if you want to support the show, the easiest and the best way to do so is to become a channel member by just hitting the join button down below. Now that that's all done and dusted, let's jump into those trending stories in Thailand today. In a major corruption scandal, Thailand's National Anti-Corruption Commission has accused 7 customs officials of facilitating supercar importers in evading duties amounting to a staggering 897 million baht by accepting unrealistically low car valuations. The NACC Secretary General revealed on Tuesday that an investigation had uncovered significant irregularities in the importation of 29 Lamborghini cars by Jubilee Line Co. and Ben Nakarin Auto Group and 33 Maserati cars by Firma Motor Co. between 2011 and 2014. The NACC identified 8 custom officials involved, although one, Ekasat Ratana, has since passed away. The accused officials allegedly cleared the importation of these 62 cars despite knowing that the declared values were grossly underestimated. This malpractice resulted in a significant loss of revenue to the Customs Revenue and Excise departments. From January 17, 2011 to October 28, 2014, these officials are accused of approving the importation of the vehicles with suspiciously low valuations, causing substantial financial damage to the state. The NACC has charged them with violating criminal and anti-corruption laws and committing serious disciplinary offences. Legal proceedings will be pursued through the Attorney General, and disciplinary actions are being sought against the superiors of the accused custom officials. The car importers are also under scrutiny for their role in supporting the alleged offences committed by the government officials. The 62 cars in question are part of a larger batch of 122 Lamborghini and Maserati vehicles imported by the 3 companies. The NACC is continuing to examine the details of the remaining 60 cars. The official announcement of the auction outcome for 15,000 tonnes of decade-old pledging scheme rice has been postponed for another week. Commerce Minister Phumtham Wechayachai has instructed the public warehouse operation to investigate the background of the bidder, V8 Intertrading Company. In an auction held last week by the PWO, V8 Intertrading offered 19.07 baht per kilogram for the rice. However, concerns have been raised about the company's credibility and financial status. Registered as recently as 2020 with only 2 million baht in capital, V8 Intertrading reportedly has about 1 million baht in revolving funds annually and has accumulated debts totaling 13 million baht. Minister Phumtham emphasized the need to determine whether V8 Intertrading is a government nominee, a suspicion suggested by some media outlets due to the company's questionable financial standing. Despite being personally satisfied with the bid of 19.07 baht per kilo, significantly higher than previous sales of old rice at 5 baht per kilo, the minister insists on thorough verification to ensure transparency. The rice in question is the last batch from the scandal-plagued pledging scheme of the Yingluck government, and the minister is keen to clear up any doubts regarding the credibility of the bidder. Reports indicate that V8 Intertrading is linked to an export company in Kampeng Phet province previously involved in tapioca exportation, but with no history in rice exportation. This company has also been allegedly blacklisted by the PWO. If the investigation into V8 Intertrading background raises further concerns, the PWO may turn to the next highest bidder for negotiations. Minister Phumtham's primary concern is to ensure the transparency and integrity of the auction process before officially announcing the results. In a dramatic turn of events, Police General Surachate Hakparn, better known as Big Joke, the Deputy National Police Chief, appears to be retaliating against those he holds responsible for his recent professional setbacks. Today, a defamation suit was filed with the criminal court against a member of the police commission. This individual allegedly disclosed details of a police investigation report to the media implicating Surachate in money laundering linked to an online gambling operation. Now, while Surachate did not name the retired senior police officer, he hinted that the individual is a police general and legal expert, appointed by Prime Minister Surachate to a fact-finding committee investigating the feud between Surachate and the former police chief, Police General Torsak Sukvamal. Surachate clarified that the arrest warrant issued by the criminal court was due to his non-compliance with a summons, not because of any involvement in online gambling. He stressed that the fact-finding panel's role is to report its finding to the Prime Minister, not to disclose information to the media. The embattled deputy chief also warned of potential malfeasance charges against his superiors, including Prime Minister Surachate and Police General Torsak Sukvamal, emphasizing that the fact-finding panel's actions had overstepped their boundaries. Amidst this escalating conflict, Wasada Kreng-am, an advisor to the Prime Minister, urged to avoid implicating the Prime Minister in malfeasance charges. He noted that the Council of State had ruled the previous order removing Surachate from police service as illegitimate. The SANU recommended that Surachate seek reinstatement to the Police Virtue Protection Committee and wait for their ruling, expected within a month. When questioned about Surachate's career prospects, Wasana remarked that every police general, including Surachate, is qualified to become the national police chief. This suggests that despite current tensions, Surachate's career trajectory remains open pending the outcomes of ongoing investigations and legal proceedings. In a significant crackdown on international drug trafficking, the Airport Interdiction Task Force, or AITF, has arrested 4 Hong Kong nationals and seized 40 bars of heroin weighing 40 kilograms hidden in luggage at Suvarnabhumi Airport. On June 24th, Police Lieutenant General Lak Boon, Secretary General of Narcotics Control Board, announced their arrests. The apprehension followed a joint investigation with Hong Kong police targeting Lung Wai Kit, a major Hong Kong drug dealer, and Chun Hee Chow, a drug courier. The operation culminated on Sunday, June 23rd, when Luong and an associate entered Suvarnabhumi Airport with luggage suspected of containing drugs, preparing to hand it over to 2 other carriers. Upon searching the luggage, officials discovered 40 bars of heroin. Luong and his 3 associates were promptly arrested and charged with jointly attempting to export a Category 1 narcotic, that's heroin, without permission, and jointly possessing a Category 1 narcotic without permission. Police Lieutenant General Panurat highlighted the unusual nature of this case, noting that drug traffickers typically use parcels rather than luggage for smuggling. The heroin was cleverly concealed in a non-metallic object such as milk crates, allowing it to bypass X-ray machines that primarily scan for explosives and firearms. Further investigations revealed that the suspects had traveled to Thailand to receive the heroin from Hong Kong couriers and sell it to buyers back in Hong Kong. The mastermind and courier stayed at separate hotels in Thailand, checking out on June 23rd to head to the airport where they were intercepted. This week, Hong Kong police will travel to Thailand to interrogate these suspects and expand the investigation into broader drug trafficking networks in both Hong Kong and Thailand. And finally, Phuket tourist police have arrested a Russian man, Roman Lazarev, for working illegally as a motorbike driving instructor in Kathu. Acting on a tip-off, officers began investigating motorbike riding lessons advertised on Instagram. Officers arrived at the parking lot of the now defunct floating market in Kathu and arrested 29-year-old Lazarev at around 2:30 p.m. on Sunday. They caught him in the act of teaching a Russian woman who was fully equipped with a helmet and protective clothing how to ride a Honda Scoopy. After the lesson, Lazarev wheeled the motorbike into a small room where officers discovered orange and red cones used to set up a training course. The woman told police she had paid 2,000 baht for the 3-day training course, which she found by searching online. Lazarev was taken to Kathu police station and charged with working without a work permit. Police have noted that other foreigners have been found offering similar services online, indicating a broader issue with illegal work in the area. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. This show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kira Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.